Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to complete the surveys. There are two surveys, therefore you will need two different links. Those links your assistant will share it with you. So now if you go to the first link, it will probably be this survey, which is going to show you the year that you're taking it and the semester. You can just read the introduction and then you can move on to the first question, which you can just click agree. Then you click next. And then it's going to ask you in number 2, select your first year seminar course. Based on the semester and your class that you're taking it, you will figure it out. For example, for this one, it's going to be LIF 101. How can you know? Just by going to your portfolio and then scrolling down, and then you can see the class you're taking. It can be LIF, it can be LMF. So in this case, I'm going to do LIF 101. So I'm gonna go and just pick LIF 101. Then I continue with the following questions, which in this case is gonna be based on your opinion. You will need to grade it based on through 1 through 5, if you agree or disagree. After you complete all these questions, then you can just keep clicking next until you finish it. Once you finish it, that will be the conclusion of the first survey. Now, then move on to the next survey, the second one. Once you click in the second link for the second survey, it's going to look something like this. Once again, it's going to show you the year and the semester you're taking it. You can also read the introduction and then move on. Now, the first question is about the SSM's name. So based on your structure for the lab, your studio or lab, you're going to write it here the name. In this case, my name is Jeff de la Cruz. Then you move on to the second question, select your course. And then you're gonna select once again the course you're taking it. So I'm gonna keep using the same example. It's gonna be LIF 101. So I'm gonna click here and then select LIF 101. Once again, if you don't know, you can just go to your portfolio and find out by watching the boxes over here. Just scroll down, all the way down, and then you're gonna see the studio hour lab code. So it's LIF 101 564A for lecture, 564B for the lab. So now let's continue with the second survey. So after you type the name for your instructor of the lab or the studio or lab, and then you select the course, then you click next. And then you continue with number 3. It's going to ask you for a CUNY first code. So once again, you go to your portfolio. I told you that you need to focus on the boxes where it shows you the code for your studio or lab class. So by using the same example, LIF 101, you can see that it says LEC and this is for lecture. So you're going to skip this one and you're going to focus in the lab one. It says 564B lab. Once again, I'm using this as an example. So you have something different, just focus on that. And then once you see the lab, next to the lab where, you're gonna see a 5-digit code. In this case is 48328. That is the code that you're gonna use in your second survey. It should be a 5-digit code, 48328, and it's after the word lab. Do not use the lecture code, use the lab code. So 48328, I'm gonna type it over here, 48328. 48328. So I confirm that it's the same code and I proceed with the fourth question. Please choose one of the following. In your case, it can be either the first or the second option, based if this is your first semester or if it's the second, third one, the fourth one. So you're taking this is your first semester, you can just click this one. But if this is your second or third or fourth semester, click the second option. So I'm going to click the first one just as an example, and then I continue with the fifth question. Do your studio or lab course meet in person or online? Just select one of them. So I'm going to click in person and then click next. Let me just go back to just To make a summary of this, once again, this is a 58 code of the Studio Hour Lab, not the lecture, the Studio Hour Lab. So keep using the lab code. Then you select either the first or the second option, based if this is your first semester or any other semester. And then the fifth one is if you're taking it in person or online. Then you click next. And then pretty much you proceed with the following questions based on your personal opinion. You will click any of these options based on the questions. And after you finish it, then you can just click continue or done, and then that will be considered the completion of the second survey. Once you finish both surveys, your SSN will probably get a notification, and that will be considered the completion of both surveys and also consider the completion of this assignment.